Clowns are supposed to make us laugh, bright faces, silly acts, jokes for kids. But behind the makeup, the exaggerated smiles and painted eyes sometimes hides something darker. Tonight, I bring you 3 true clown horror stories. They aren't legends. They happen to people just like you and me, people who thought a clown was harmless, until they realized how wrong they were. Story 1. A teenager, Maya, visited a traveling carnival in her town. The carnival was modest: rides, food stands, a big striped tent at its center. As night fell, the crowds thinned, and she stayed late exploring. Inside the big tent, she watched performers, jugglers, acrobats, and 3 clowns performing tricks. One clown, dressed in red and white, caught her gaze and beckoned her from the stage. The spotlight followed him. He signaled for her to come up front. Maya hesitated, then walked forward slightly. The clown's smile widened. She stepped backward. The audience chairs behind her were empty. The clown winked, then disappeared from the stage entirely, vanishing into darkness. Shaken, Maya left the tent. But she felt someone following. At the snack stand, she turned. Nobody. Walking through carnival lanes, she saw that same red-white clown peeping from behind booths. Each time she blinked, he moved closer. She tried to call a friend, but phone showed no signal. She ran toward the exit gate, but the gate was locked. Lights flickered. The clown appeared at the gate. Motionless, face painted, eyes fixed on her. She froze. He lifted a hand slowly, then vanished, leaving behind only a red balloon floating in the air. When she escaped and told the carnival staff, they said no clown matched that description. They had no record of a red-white clown. The next morning, the tent was empty. No clown, no balloon, no footprints. Maya never returned. Sometimes, late at night, she still dreams. She sees that painted smile in her window. Story 2. Their kids are excited about Halloween night. On October 31st, decorations line lawns. Jack-o'-lanterns glow. Their youngest child, Lila, spots a clown, standing in the distance, in the shadows by their driveway. At first, they thought it was a neighbor prank. But it stayed through the evening, standing motionless, staring at their house from across the street. Lila peeked through her window. It didn't move, didn't blink. As darkness deepened, the clown come closer. At midnight, the family was startled by soft footsteps outside. They gathered at windows. The clown was closer now, no longer across the street. Just standing under a street lamp, face painted, hands in pockets. The kids pressed backs to walls. Parents tried to call police, but the line was dead. Lights in the house flickered. In one moment, the clown vanished. Then, at the front door, a painted handprint appeared on the glass. The front door rattled. They huddled in the living room until sunrise. When morning came, police checked the area. No tracks. CCTV from neighbors showed nothing. The clown disappeared overnight. Weeks later, Leela found a red clown shoe at the curb, size small. No owner claimed it. Story 3. Marcus worked late shift at a small convenience store in a city's back alley. On quiet nights, business was slow, and the alley behind the store was dark and narrow. One night, he heard footsteps in the alley behind the store. He looked back through the shuttered back window and saw a clown walking slowly across the alley. Face hidden in shadow, bright costume just visible. Marcus froze. The clown stopped in the center of alley and faced the store. Marcus locked the back door. He peeked through a small side window. The clown remained, still walking in place. Occasionally, he'd tilt his head. Marcus walked around to check the side door, but it was locked. He heard breathing on the glass behind him. He turned, but nothing. He returned to the front of the store. Through the front glass, he saw the clown, standing across the street, under a lamppost, staring at him. The distance seemed to stretch. The clown raised a hand in salute, then blinked and disappeared into the darkness of the street. Next morning, guards reviewed CCTV. They saw a figure, clown-shaped, appearing in alley for only one frame, then gone. Marcus never worked alone again. He moved stores soon after. 3 stories. 3 nights where the laughter of clowns hid something darker. These weren't parties, or jokes, or friendly faces. They were footsteps in the shadows, masked watchers, smiles that vanish. If you ever see a clown in the dark, on a farm road, by a carnival tent, or in an alley, you might be seeing more than makeup. Because some clowns don't perform, they wait. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Until next stories.